Okay, this is my review of 8-Bit Christmas. I was looking forward to this movie so bad because I love anything from the 80s because I grew up in the 80s. I love anything to do with video games because I still, to this day, love video games. My first video game system I ever had was an Atari 2600. And then I remember the day when I got my Nintendo Entertainment System, which was the early 80s. Okay, this trailer is so misleading to the actual movie. There's a lot of parts in the trailer that they changed in the movie. One being there's a scene that will be coming up where they're going in the mall and it shows like a janitor with all the shelves empty saying that they're all sold out. And behind him it says video games. And in the movie it is Cabbage Patch Dolls, and he says, "Oh wow, all the Cabbage Patch Dolls are sold out. It wasn't the video games." That was a big discrepancy I had also, which was they made it look like the Nintendo Entertainment System was readily stocked and that there was no problem with supply. And right there, this is the scene. In the movie, it says Cabbage Patch Dolls behind it. So they changed that. I remember when Nintendo first came out, it was not readily available. It was hard to get. That's wrong. Number two, they used a lot of scenes where they were playing the video games, and only one scene in the movie when he's playing Rampage do they actually show actual video games. A lot of times they're using games that aren't real or stock footage from something that doesn't exist. So I don't know why, since they had the licensing from Nintendo, they couldn't show like Mario Brothers or something. They were using games that weren't real. It made no sense. That's the only scene where they show like an actual real video game. The movie just wasn't funny. There was nothing I liked. I didn't like any of the characters. I didn't like anyone in the movie. I thought that this part where Neil Patrick Harris is talking to his daughter, she's a brat. I just didn't like anything. I felt like this movie was so disconnected. It felt very much like someone was trying to cash in on the 80s vibe, and it just didn't work. It was everything about the movie just felt very depressing and very not a lot of scenery changes. It was filmed supposedly in Chicago. I'm from Chicago, and other than a small clip of like the water tower place, there was nothing about Chicago really in this movie. So I'm going to have to do a hard pass. I just felt like the movie wasn't very good. There was a lot that, they were just kind of fishing for feels at the end. You kind of all know where this movie's going to go at the end. If you don't, watch it. This is nothing like Elf. This is just kind of depressing. Very boring. Characters unlikable. I'm going to give this a 2 out of 10. I'm going to give it a hard pass. All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I put clips up all the time. And also I do reviews from time to time. So don't forget to check me out and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye.